Olá, pessoal.
Olá, pessoal. Isto está com um pouco de delay outra vez para nós.
Oops.
Que...
Sorry. O telefone estava com som.
Eu tenho que reiniciar isto.
Então, uai.
Não, tenho que reiniciar o telefone porque isto não está a correr bem. E a minha câmera está-me a cortar a cabeça porquê? A da Bia está alta demais.
A minha está alta demais.
Não
Peraí,
sei,
tenho que ir...
não sei. Espera
Oh, Nuno, esses cortes, Nuno.
Opa, foi o último a assinar um bocado. Espera aí, wait a minute.
Agora já está, não mexe mais.
Agora.
Probably. Já está. Ok, pessoal. Isto está um bocadinho de delay. Vocês já sabem como é que é. Nós estamos a tentar perceber o que é que se passa com as câmaras.
Desliguei o router hoje.
Mas isso não tem a ver com o router, deve ter que ver com as definições de transmissão, uma coisa qualquer. Ok. Olá, Ritinha. E mais uma vez parabéns, que fizeste anos na quinta-feira, salvo ver. 27 quinta-feira, exato.
Estou a ter problemas com o meu microfone, ele está a baixar sozinho. Isto está apertado no massa. Ok.
It's haunted.
Olá, Bia! Hoje vai ser a
Bia
co-hoster. Hoje é um trio, hein? Espetacular.
Hoje é um trio. O que é que vocês acham da nossa estagiária hoje? Ela já tirou muitas notas e então hoje decidiu vir.
Ela já viu o que é que a gente tinha negativo e positivo. Pronto, agora vamos ver se a gente
Ela só tira notas de mim, por isso tu estás safo.
Estou safo. Yes!
Estás safo, ela só tira notas minhas.
Menos mal.
Então, Bia, como é que é estar aqui? Ok, pessoal, vocês já sabem que hoje o programa vai ser em inglês, porque a nossa convidada é internacional. E se calhar vamos passar para as apresentações.
Exatamente. Vou só pôr uma breve introdução dela e voltamos já com o programa com ela. Está bem, pessoal? Vá. Até já.
Without sound.
You have sound now.
You already have sound. You and your sound button, you're a problem here.
Yeah, all the time.
So, hello, Kirsten. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you guys for having me today.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation.
Of course.
So, are you ready for this? Or not really?
Yeah, she's ready.
Yeah. So if people don't know our guest, she's an awesome cosplayer. She mostly does Borderland cosplays with some fantastic makeup.
Yeah. Fantastic paint jobs.
In the end of the show, you can see the links that we're going to put on the description if you want to follow her and show her some love. So, Kirsten, are you ready for our questions?
I sure am. Let's go.
Sure am. Okay, so Nuno, you're the first one.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so, Chrissy, tell me, where are you from?
I am from the Netherlands.
Oh, nice.
Netherlands. Okay, we also know a photographer from Netherlands. It's Velvet Art.
I know them too.
Yeah, great.
Okay, and
great.
How old are you?
I am 22 as of now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
22 years old and those kind
fantastic
of props and cosplays. Damn. Awesome work. Awesome work, really. So when did you start cosplaying?
I think it was 5-ish years ago, 5, maybe 6. And I've been cosplaying mainly Borderlands characters for at least 5 years.
And
go ahead. Yeah.
And what was your first cosplay?
My very first cosplay I'm kind of sad because I don't really have pictures of it. It was a female version of the Winter Soldier from the Marvel movies and Captain America.
Nice.
Nice.
I really ought to find one of those pictures somewhat soon because everybody keeps asking, "What was your first cosplay?" It was hideous, but yes, Winter
But
Soldier.
that's the good thing. Like when you see the first cosplay and you feel, and you see now that your last one, and you can see the improvement that you have in all of these
Definitely,
years.
yeah.
So I think that inspire people to do it. You know, you can start with a really bad one, and if you continue doing, you're gonna be amazing, just like you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Everybody has to start somewhere.
Exactly. That's very important.
So if it's a poor cosplay or a great cosplay, it doesn't matter. It's cosplay. It's just do what you love.
Exactly. That's very important, especially with cosplay.
Sure.
Yeah, I have one question from our pool from Instagram. It's a friend of ours called Dagpool. He asked, when are you coming to Portugal? After Corona?
I mean, hopefully, I would love to come to Portugal. But yeah, Corona is a big thing right now, so
Kind of
hopefully,
difficult.
hopefully soon. I'd love to, really. If there are any conventions, please link them to me, or otherwise link me to those conventions so that you invite me, because I would love to go, really.
Yeah. Today, no. This year, all the conventions are all online. We had Comic-Con online. We have Lisboa Games Week last week, I think.
Last week, yeah.
It was also online. So kind of, it's difficult to invite international cosplayers here today. The Comic-Con asked some cosplayers and one person who does props. It's Ted. Sorry, Evil Ted. It was through a Zoom meeting also.
Oh, really? That's fun.
Yeah. I remember because I was the one who interviewed him, so.
Just for that, you remember, right?
Yeah, just for that, because
Okay.
I didn't saw the rest of the Comic-Con.
I think now presential cons just there are only confirmation for the end of the next year to end of November and beginning of December. I think it's here in Europe. The first one is from the Reed Pop ones, but I don't remember which one was it. I don't know if it's a London one or whatever, but that doesn't have any confirmation for any presential cons next year until November, December. I'm super sad.
Yeah. Probably when the vaccine starts coming out, probably it starts already going to normality. But until then, I really don't know if it's even safe for people to be around each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think when the vaccine's gonna happen, they're gonna need like a few months to like really to do a con because it takes a while to produce it.
Yeah.
So I guess gonna be on summer break or something, or for the second part of the year, I guess.
Yeah,
probably in September, if things go well, and we have everybody has the vaccine. Not here in Portugal. I'm saying all over the world.
Yeah.
Probably September things start going normal again. But
hope so.
Yeah.
Me too.
But people have to be conscious of that and doesn't do dumb things they are doing now.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly, yeah.
No. Fourth question.
Okay, the fourth question.
It's a big one. It's the ones you like.
Yeah, dude. Are you a full-time cosplayer, or you work in a different area?
Yes,
or you
and no.
study.
Oh, or you study, yeah.
So actually, I do study. I'm currently a full-time art student at a college here in the Netherlands. So when I do have time, I usually also work with cosplay. as in paid jobs. And well, exactly nowadays, Corona, COVID doesn't really work together anymore because I don't have any conventions to attend. But like last year, I did some work as a cosplayer at conventions, but nowadays not so much.
Do you think this pandemic damaged something of your work or some part of your work?
Yeah, well, I don't want to say damage, because it's still, I see this as like a fun hobby, like a fun job maybe.
Yeah.
And all the other people that live or work with essential jobs, they've had more damage to say. But definitely it has lowered my income by a lot. That's why I also moved a few weeks ago. So those things definitely influence this kind of job or career.
Yeah. So what cosplays do you own? Sorry.
At this point, that's a good question. I've got my flag from Borderlands 3. I've got from Borderlands the pre-sequel Athena. That's a good question. Damn. I'm currently working on Zane from Borderlands 3. And next to that, I also have some non-Borderlands cosplays. I have Beetlejuice from the movie, and I have a Destiny 2 Warlock somewhere.
Somewhere over there.
Somewhere right there.
All of those cosplays, what's your favorite one?
Ooh, wow.
Today you have tough questions, Ruben.
Yeah, really tough question. I think that would be Flack from Borderlands 3. Because there's a lot of memories connected to it. I met loads of really cool people through that costume, and it was a lot of fun to make. But I also think that Zane might become my favorite cosplay because I'm having a lot of fun with coming up with the details and making everything.
Great. So people in the live chat, if you have any questions to do to our guest,
just do it.
Yes. Be our guest and do the questions.
Do it. Just do it.
So I'm the sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. You're. I think the thing that we look the most about your work is the makeup, because you're an amazing makeup artist. Did you have a class, or is just the fruit of your hard work?
I have never followed any classes, but I've always been obsessed with makeup. I used to be big into the emo culture when growing up. So during my high school years, I was already experimenting with makeup and stuff, and I was doing a lot of special effects makeup, like zombie things and other horror kind of spooky things.
Yeah.
But then once I started doing it for cosplay, I really got into it and researched some things on my own. I mean, nowadays you can find basically any makeup tutorial for any character online. I do plan on doing a Borderlands makeup tutorial on YouTube pretty soon. I hope so.
Awesome.
But yeah, it was all just through practice and doing it on my own.
Do you have any process to start a cosplay? Because you do your own cosplays, right?
Yep.
Your cosplays, your props, you do all of them.
Everything.
You have a process to, okay, I'm going to do this character. Is that, what do you do after that? You think in a character and you go, okay, this is it. I'm going to start.
Okay, so first of all, planning. I say that to every cosplayer that starts out cosplaying. Plan your work. Do you have a budget? Do you have certain things you can or can't do because maybe you're disabled in some way, or maybe you can't wear lenses? Are you going to do something different for that? Or there's all these things you have to keep in mind. Even, for example, with my Fleck cosplay, Fleck, their legs are robot legs, so they have chunks out of them. And I'm like, well, I can't like cut away my own flesh to make this cosplay
Of
perfect.
course.
But how am I going to create that illusion? So first of all, it's a lot of, literally writing things down, making sketches, maybe even saving up if I don't have the money at the moment. And then after that, I'll start usually what I've learned with my own stuff by making maybe one piece of the cosplay. For example, maybe a wig or a bigger part, like the backpack with flag was one of the first things I made. That way I can finish something in its entirety, do the foam work, do the fabric work, paint it, finish it, and have that as a reminder for myself that I can finish this cosplay because I've already finished a part of it. What I've learned is that if I do all the foam work at once and then start painting everything, I get really burned out and I can't finish it. So yeah, that's basically the process.
I was going to ask you what kind of materials you work with, but you already told it it's foam, right?
Yeah. A lot of foam.
Mostly foam.
Mostly foam, some fabric, and I use a lot of acrylic paint for all the paint jobs I do.
Yeah, nice. So I have a question here in the live chat. First of all, hello, Daniela. Hello, Denise. And Rita is asking you, what was your most difficult cosplay you did?
Ooh, I am, well, it's probably going to be flag as well, because it was such a hard cosplay to do, especially a backpack was something I've never ever done before. But I am gonna say my Athena cosplay from Borderlands the pre-sequel, because that was the first time I ever worked with foam and painting in that way. And I actually remade that costume 3 times in its entirety to sort of force myself to get more skilled with cosplay and foam. But yeah, I think that one was maybe the hardest one because I had to discover everything on my own, really.
How long did it took?
If you count every version I made of that costume, it took me 3 years because I remade it every year.
1 year each.
Exactly.
Okay, let me check our live chat. Andre Viana is messing with Nuno. He's saying he got Goku Ultra Instinct.
No. No. Oh, God.
What is he playing now?
Yeah.
Is it a mobile game?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the mobile game.
Nobody plays in mobile.
Okay.
Okay, next question. It was supposed to be Nuno, but this is a big one. Do you want me to make it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the names here are all messed up because I did something wrong here. Yeah, let's go forward. So, in the future, do you think you're going to do other characters or from other, or damn, sorry. You, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to start over. In the future, do you think you're going to do other character cosplays besides Borderlands with that technique that you use?
I am. I'm currently working on a cartoon cosplay from the character Tank Girl.
Nice.
It's a completely black and white cosplay. So I am actually using the same technique I would use for my Borderlands cosplays, especially with the painting, to create that 2D effect, but in black and white.
Go on.
I don't know. Rita told that you took out our guest. I didn't understand it, so. Okay, that would be an awesome cosplay, black and white.
Isto foi abaixo.
Hã?
Qualquer coisa foi abaixo.
It's still playing here.
Here's playing too.
Yeah.
I just stopped.
It stopped, Ro. No.
It's okay now, I think. See if is it playing right now. Okay, it's not. It's
yeah.
No,
I think so.
Yeah, it's okay
Yeah,
now.
already playing.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I fix it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
and I just murdered the English language. I wrote technical in Portuguese and difficulties in English, so great.
No, nice.
Okay, we are back, people.
You,
And Nuno,
you on
okay.
fire.
Nuno is showing the YouTube graphics. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, people. I don't know if you heard everything. She's working on a black and white cosplay, right?
Tank girl.
Yes, exactly.
The tank girl.
Completely black and white, no colors.
I imagine that cosplay in a convention with people all around you with full colors, and you go in full black and white. That just pop up cosplay.
Exactly. That's also the main reason why I wanted to do it, because it's going to be such a stark contrast between everything else.
If the people want to see, I'm showing the makeup
Exactly, yeah.
to the people.
That's the one.
Yeah, this is
That's
Still,
great.
I don't know when I'm going to finish it, but hopefully next year. I don't know.
That's
So yeah,
super
no
cool.
filters.
That's-
Just
Yeah,
my
it's
face.
really
This
cool.
is fantastic. And I think you have another. Yeah, this is the one too. Yeah, this is great, man.
So how long
That's
do
it.
you take to do that kind of makeup on your face, not on the cosplay? Face,
Ah.
body, whatever.
So yeah, that's it's a hard question, because once I have to do my own body, like my arms and stuff, it's going to at least take maybe 3 hours to get ready. But sometimes I can do it in 2 hours or even longer, maybe,
Still, 2 hours is a long
Oh,
time.
yeah, it's a long time.
especially when I
Well-
have to do the makeup for like the first time.
Yeah.
It's going to take a bit. But once I've done a character for, I don't know, maybe a few conventions or photo shoots, it'll be a bit easier. But
Do you go to the conventions early, because you spend like a lot of time preparing yourself? So do you like to go to the convention early so you can have like a lot of time inside the convention enjoying all the work that you put on?
depends on the costume, because I have some costumes that I can just not maneuver in quite well. So if I have to wear one of those costumes, I'll have to like tie myself for breaks, or maybe okay, I can wear this cosplay for 5 hours max, and then I have to change into normal clothing. Otherwise, I will probably pass out. But yeah, I usually tend to get up early, get ready, get to the convention early, and just try to hold out for as long as I can.
You go ready from home, or you do all the stuff on the conventions? You do makeup or
Well, the makeup usually I do at home, or if I'm staying at a hotel, I do it in the hotel.
Mhm.
But I can't really, sit in a train with all my armor on. It's not comfortable.
And people would take a lot of pictures of you in the middle of the
I've
train.
had that happen many a times.
Okay, do you have any funny stories that happened to you during a convention?
Ooh. Oh, I have a really fun one. This is my favorite one to tell. So the cosplay I have of the character Flag from Borderlands 3, it's a gender-neutral character. But most people, once they first saw me, they assumed I was a male, so not the lady. And at Gamescom last year, I was standing around the Borderlands 3 booth, and I had this lady come up to me, and she was like, "Oh my god, can I please take a picture with you? You're so cool." I was like, "Of course, let's do it." But I couldn't really say anything because of the mask, so I just went like thumbs up, yeah, let's do it. And I remember her wanting to do like a superhero Superman pose with me, and she grabbed my entire boob with one hand, and she just pulled away her hand in shock, like, "What the hell was that?" And I was like, we just started laughing. It was all okay, but I did have a good laugh out of that one.
God.
I imagine the panic on the face of
Exactly.
What?
What is this? What?
That's my body. Jesus.
It's not a pillow, okay? It's not a
I,
pin.
I just felt bad because it was really hot that day, and I was already sweating profusely through my whole costume. I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you just like grabbed into my sweaty boob. I'm so sorry."
Oh damn. Jesus. Okay, so great story.
That's a funny
Great story.
story.
Yeah.
I think that's the best one I have.
Okay.
Do you have any worst stories than that? Worst or bad things that happened to you?
I mean, I have had like costume malfunctions at the convention. This one time, I didn't really, which was really dumb of me. I didn't really try on my costume beforehand, so apparently I had lost some weight and the costume didn't really fit anymore. So I had all my stuff in the bag. I was getting ready in like the bathroom of the convention, and I did. Well, I walked for like maybe 2 or 3 meters, and my entire costume just like fell off. So I had like a bunch of things on my legs and on my arms, and everything just fell off. And I was like, I don't have anything with me. I don't have any tape. I don't have any pins.
Damn.
I have nothing to fix this with.
Oh,
So thankfully, I ran into a cosplay repair kind of booth at the convention.
yeah.
So the rest of the day, I was covered in like duct tape and pins. But it was fine. It was just in that moment I was like, oh my god, why did I not check this at first?
Yeah.
That was really dumb of me.
God.
At least you have a funny story.
Yeah.
Not
Exactly.
funny, not funny.
Funny.
Do you have any problems with people in conventions? They touch your props or whatever, people break it, or not really?
Not necessarily, because I am quite assertive. So if somebody does something to me, I will either hit you or tell you to back off.
Mhm.
Because I've had those moments before, and I'm like, oh my god, how you wouldn't do this to like a normal person on the street? Why are you touching me right now? It's
Yeah.
really weird. And I'm also quite tall, especially in cosplay. So most people don't want to fuck with me.
Just do the like this. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice.
Great. So I already have my warning here. Our meeting
Yeah.
is coming to an end.
Okay.
So people, we're going to do a little break and we will be right back with our guest.
Okay. So see you guys.
See ya.
Back.
Bia's computer already is broke also.
Uh-oh.
No. You can do it.
So
It-
we are
It
back.
broke again. Ah, okay,
No.
we're back. Yes, it's buffering here. It's really
Yeah.
slow.
I don't know why.
Here it's just still the
It's really
beginning
slow.
stuff.
Oh.
No, let
Okay.
me check here. It's my TV.
Oh, now the delay is fine, and I started dance
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, it's my TV. It's freezing.
You are the problem, okay, dude? You are the
Yeah, I
problem.
know that. I know
You
that.
know that, right?
Let me restart this. So I
Start
know
what?
that
The
people
TV
was
or you?
listening to us on our break, in the beginning of our break. So hopefully they didn't hear anything wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nuno's fault always.
All the time, dude. All the time.
No, now seriously, we are having some difficulties, some technical difficulties on our streaming program. We really don't know what's happening.
I think it's probably because it's raining right now here.
No, I have
no,
one more.
It's lightning. The light.
Oh, it's lightning.
Today will go off 2 times when I was doing the program, and I was scared today.
So it will be great if the lights go out again and we are stranded here
Just like that
with no live stream.
with smoke.
Don't you get like suffocated with that? Because
Yeah, someday we'll see Nuno with that cloud around him and then
yeah.
then someone goes there with those electric pads. Clear. Okay, people, do you have any questions to do to our guests or not really? People are really lazy today.
Yeah.
They are. What's a Sunday?
Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm also a little bit lazy today.
You are
And probably the
all the
internet
time.
is not working because everybody here in Portugal, it's at home
Yeah.
because of the curfew.
Oh, you guys have a curfew, right? We don't have
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
At 1 p.m., everybody must be at home.
I think here in my town we don't anymore. But
Really?
I don't get out anyway, so
So you are
for
fine,
me.
basically.
But I think my town just stopped.
Lifted the curfew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we
So
are better.
people ask me, hey, we cannot go anywhere, yo. So fuck it, I'm always at home. So I'm not having any problems with that.
That's
I
good.
have some problems with that. So
Okay, we have 2 questions here on our
Ooh,
live chat.
nice.
Rita is asking what was the worst thing that happened to you in a convention?
Oh,
The worst.
the worst
thing
Oh
ever.
god.
I'll have to think about that one for a bit. I mean, I've had like rude people come up to me. I think that's one of the one that most cosplayers can relate to, like
Yeah.
people being rude or touching you when you don't want to be touched.
Yeah.
I think that's always a pretty awful thing that happens, but nothing really mention worthy that's like, oh, this was the worst.
It's small things that happen in some conventions.
Yeah, and it's also, I don't want to say it's normal, but
It's not normal.
you get
not
used
normal.
to it.
It's not normal. You cannot.
It's not normal, but
It's
you
not
get used to it. It's like a thing you're like almost prepared for that can happen. So
Yeah, but people have to.
still sucks.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
People has to know that cosplay is not content.
Exactly.
People, if you're friends with the person, and still even then, if you don't have permission, just don't touch anything.
Can't touch this.
People-
Can't touch this.
Really?
No, people
Right.
have to respect each other and respect the privacy of each other.
It's true.
So I have one more question here. It's from Freud Trolls. He's asking, how are you supposed to see through the flak mask?
Oh,
That's a good one.
Put that
So my vision is obstructed, so I can't completely see everything. But right next to the big eye, there's two sort of slivers I can look through, and that is covered in like a PC mesh that is used like inside of computer things. And I just stick that one through. It works kind of like a sunglass. It has that kind of effect, but like with a bunch of tiny holes in it. So I can see actually, I can, for like a mask, I can see pretty well.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
I will show the
But still,
people some details that understand what you said.
yeah, I was watching
right
the
now.
details.
Okay.
Did you took that cosplay to a convention already?
Yes, many conventions. I went to Gamescom in Germany last year.
I'm showing the people what you're saying right now. People ask.
So it's kind of difficult to go through the convention and swallowing around
Yeah,
the
so
people.
I luckily had some friends that could assist me along the way. And I can still like lift the mask up if I really had to
Yeah.
look into if I went down the staircase, I would not be wearing the mask because otherwise I would be downstairs really quickly.
No, this is fantastic cosplay. This is really awesome.
Yeah, and the details, the makeup details, it's
I'm showing
just
to the
awesome. I
people
love
right
I
now.
love those
The paint
kinds
job
of
is fantastic. It's
yeah.
cartoon.
I love those kinds of cosplays and that paint job in every character that people does this. It just looks awesome. It's look comic-y.
Yeah, this is
It's
Borderlands.
like a comic
This
book.
is the real Borderlands. This is, oh god, I cannot explain. This is awesome.
Did you
Thank you
get
so much.
some people got like freak out when see you like with the cosplay? Or, like have
If
some
it's like
funny
yeah.
stuff, like people scream or like oh my god, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Sometimes, yeah. I actually met at two conventions, two separate flag cosplayers as well. That's always a fun moment. Like, hey, I am you. You are me. We are the same character. We have to get a picture together.
Yeah,
That's always a bit like
that's awesome.
a fun thing to remember at those conventions. I actually met some of my bestest friends through cosplaying the same character.
Oh, that's
Nice.
nice.
That's super nice.
And you feel there's any kind of conflict between cosplayers doing the same costumes, or not really?
Well, there always is. You always hear from some people, well, oh, you are the best X cosplayer, or your cosplay is so much better than that person's cosplay. And I'm like, oh my god, shut up. That is the worst thing to say.
Yeah.
I think it's very important. I talked about this a bit last year. Cosplaying the same character should really get you hyped up because
Yeah.
you can share like ins and outs, like, oh, how did you do the wig, or where did you buy the shoes? It's more of an opportunity to get new friends, get awesome pictures, and I really hate that competitiveness when it comes to cosplaying the same character. Like, it's not even your character. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah. And I think when I see people in conventions doing like a full row of same cosplays, there's just so much good pictures
That's so
that
cool.
they can do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know really why people have conflicts with that kind of work, because you do love the same things. So why
Exactly.
not do the
Yeah.
same
And
cosplay?
they can share experience, like how you do this paint job, what technique did you use? I use this, and you use that. That's a good thing, I think. So
It's
And
very
if the person
important,
is
yeah.
doing the same character as you, probably you have the same taste because you choose to do that character. So you need to be friends and not to be like enemies or whatever.
Exactly that. Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, I also say to cosplays here in Portugal, when people say, "Oh, that guy is doing the same thing as me," or "That girl is doing the same thing as me," I say, just go to him or to her and just take a selfie.
Yeah.
You do love the same things. Take pictures with them. And it's
God,
an
that
awesome-
is
it's
all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere. We talk to every cosplayer from everywhere, and they all say the same. They have the same problems. Then people just relax, enjoy.
Yeah. So Nuno, you have some pictures to show us
Yeah.
if you're ready to do that.
No. Yeah.
No.
Sure, I have. One of the pictures I really
I-
like.
Rita here in the live chat is saying she does Peggy from Marvel.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Yeah,
I love Peggy so much.
she's saying that she doesn't have anyone else doing that cosplay to take pictures with her.
Well, you could always. I mean, during quarantine, we've really shown that you can't really go out and do group photos. So get creative.
Yeah.
Photoshop each other together. That's really fun.
That's a good idea. So, one of the photos I really like that you sent us, and I want to talk about it. If you can talk about this shoot, is this one. I really like the background and this picture is awesome.
I can tell you a bit about that one. So this one was taken by German photographer Tobias Smelter, and it was taken at Elvia last year in, was it September? I think September. I had already messaged him because I really wanted to get a photo of him because I absolutely love this guy's work. And there's a bit of a story connected to this one. He was actually standing on top of a waterfall
Oh shit.
trying to get this picture. So he
Wow.
was risking his life
Okay.
Hey.
to take this shot. But
Really?
it is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I really like the detail of the leg here. So this is, see the skill and the tiniest detail that you have on the cosplay. This show offs the power of the suit. This is
You
really,
can also
really
see
good.
the giant rip I had in my pants that day. Fun detail.
Yeah, fun detail.
It was like 30 degrees during
Ooh.
this like fantasy fair, so I was profusely sweating underneath of this. I mean, it's a very heavy costume as well, but yeah, I'm so hyped about this picture still.
Really, really awesome.
About the things that we were talking about, so the Romanovs here, is saying, I feel that the most of the comments are from people that don't even do cosplay. The ones that criticize are mostly random people on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's always
Basically.
that. It always comes down to, why are you cosplaying this character? Because you're too thin, too fat, too tall, too whatever. I'm like, it's a video game character. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Let me put. Okay, let me see.
It doesn't.
I always say to people like that comment that sort of thing that don't do cosplay, I'm like, okay, go ahead, make the costume yourself and see if it works out. Because you're apparently the master of all cosplay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you can come back to me and tell me what I should or shouldn't do.
Yeah. Let me see.
Unfortunately, here, and I presented it here in Portugal. Some photographers also criticize people that are too thin, too fat, and I say, why? They are just doing what they love.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick about it.
Exactly. I also, because I'm also a photographer,
Oh, didn't
I hear
know
that a lot from other, like especially cosplay photographers that don't shoot darker skinned people because
Really?
they
Why?
don't fit the character, or
That's
photographing dark skin is hard. I'm like, I get another job. You
Yeah.
should not be doing this if you claim those sort of things. That is the worst.
Follow a page on Instagram that mostly is dark skinned people doing cosplays, and they are awesome. They really are awesome cosplayers.
Yeah.
Most of the people don't know how hard it is to cosplay, and even to have other kind of skins, because it's, I don't know, it's dumb people.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
are human beings. They're just doing what they love, and they are doing it right. Just go for
Exactly.
it.
There is no, well, I say that there's no right way or wrong way to cosplay, but the
Yeah,
only thing that really bothers me is people that cosplay, for example, a dark-skinned character and are themselves white, and they do this thing called blackfacing, which is absolutely horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to change the color of your skin to
Make cosplay.
make a great cosplay.
yeah.
Okay.
So again, we have a big picture of you.
Yeah. Change.
I'm looking at this screen here behind me because it's bigger.
I really like this shoot because okay.
The details of
Yeah.
this cosplay is amazing.
Yeah.
Like the scarf has all the details,
Yeah.
all the lightning and the shadows and stuff. God, it's
I'm just showing right now.
That green light over there, it just light up or it just paint?
Both.
You have a LED.
LED. I mean, this one is edited for the photo.
Yeah, of course.
But it does light up, actually.
Nice.
This picture was taken by Cospix Creation, also a German photographer. Amazing guy, super fun to work with. And it was taken at Dutch Comic Con 2019 in November, yes. And I actually did the editing of this photo because I am a photographer and I do those things. But yeah, only real thing that's been edited in is the little light flare and the sparks on the side.
Yeah.
I really like the cosplay, but you can see the real detail here on the button, on the jacket. This is awesome.
Yeah, you don't miss a spot.
Yeah, it
with
doesn't
your paint.
miss.
It's
It's
really,
fantastic.
I mean, you say that, but I don't paint the things that you don't see.
Oh.
The entire, I think you can kind of see it with this photo, the back side of the backpack. I never painted because I'm like, no, but are you seeing that?
Oh yeah. This is really really nice.
I was going to go to Dutch Comic Con this year.
Oh, well, if you do end up going, shoot me a message. I would love to meet up.
Sure. Yeah, I was going to have everything ready and they canceled. So.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be my first time in Netherlands. So yeah, oh well. Next year or
next year, hopefully. Exactly.
Yeah, whatever. That's so good. I really want to see this in person.
Yeah. It's really really. Okay, let me see. Okay. I want to show some props that you make, and you can talk just a little bit about them. Like I think this is the radio or something.
Yeah. This is a echo recorder from Borderlands 2. You'll see these throughout the game, and they have. You basically pick these up for side missions, and I used to make these on commission, but now I don't because they are hell to make.
Really?
I'm sad you can't really see my entire prop ball right here because I have one on the back taped to it.
You have done that on this week. I check on your Instagram that you doing the wall with your old props.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My entire wall right here is covered in mainly Borderlands props.
Oh, nice.
But this one is made from EVA foam and a bit of carton. But yeah. Painting takes ages. I think especially these ones, because they also have the back of them is really intricate. They usually take me about 20 hours to paint.
Damn.
20 hours.
That's just painting.
Just painting, okay.
Just painting.
And making.
Making is maybe 5 hours, 4 hours.
Still 25 hours to do a prop.
hours. Okay.
That's also the main reason why I don't sell them anymore, because they were getting too expensive.
Yeah. But you still sell props? Do you still do commissions?
Sometimes. This point, I am too busy with school, so I don't really have the time to make things. But sometimes I do,
Do
and
you
I
have
have
a
made some. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Do you have a website to people can go check them, or you just do it on Instagram?
I just do it on Instagram.
Oh.
I do plan at some point in the future to either reopen my Etsy, because I used to have one
Mhm.
a few years back, or make my own website. But most of the time, it is through my Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram in the last updates, they opened the store part of that. I don't know if you got it. I didn't check it out
Yeah, but it
still.
doesn't really work when you do specific things.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I haven't really figured it out yet. But maybe there is, but it doesn't really work when you make things as a commission.
Mhm.
It's more for like wholesale kind of
Yeah.
stores.
I really like this one because the paint job is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because,
I actually used UV paint for some of the areas.
Mhm.
So when you hold it
Oh,
underneath of
nice.
a black light, it actually
Ooh.
lights up.
it reacts to the black light.
Yep.
But
That would be an awesome prop to put on a wall with some little black
LEDs.
lights
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
in front of it. It would be really, really good.
Now, talk about this cosplay. I really, really like.
So this character is called Dr. Z from Borderlands 2.
Mhm.
And this character is actually a male character in game. But what I really like to do is take cosplays or characters and make them. Some people call it gender bent, but I just call
Yeah.
it female version.
Okay.
I did this cosplay at the beginning of last year, and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
I made it quite quickly, so I'm still not convinced I love it, but a lot of people do love it.
I think people love it because the paint job that you do really brings the character alive. See, because the makeup and the lines of the paint jobs that you do, just like in the mask, and it's absolute. I cannot express myself because it's really, really, really great.
I also love the mask that you're holding on your left hand.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can show it.
Yeah, I can show it. Wait a minute.
I have multiple of those.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I can show this mask on the.
Because of course everybody saws the masks, always linked it to Borderlands.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very iconic piece, yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Just a minute.
Actually, you
Okay.
can't see it, but there is one back there.
Some
chilling.
around there.
No, I'm
Somewhere
showing
around
on
there.
the Instagram right now. The people see more.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That one, yeah.
See, I will have all planet.
A true professional.
You have all one
Sometimes.
bit because in my phone it didn't appear yet.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's the internet.
Yeah.
I have delay here too, so.
Yeah.
I don't.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
So the base I use for these masks, I actually got like 4 of them from Gamescom last year.
Ooh.
So they're just like cheap handouts. If you scroll back even further, you can find one of them that had the original paint on them, and they look kind of goofy. So I was like, I can do this better.
Yeah, I'm showing right now.
And yeah, I just repaint those.
Oh, this
And
is a good.
I've sold about 3 of
job.
them. Just paint them.
Yeah,
Just spent like 12 hours painting, and then it's good.
Just okay.
Damn, 12 hours painting. Jesus.
It's
I
a good.
sometimes also put the hours spent on a certain item in the description of my post. So I'm not sure how long this one took me, but it usually takes about like a day or something.
It's really,
Yeah.
really good. And you bring more life to the mask as the real one. I think so. This is amazing.
It's always kind of funny looking back at the original paint because they
Yeah,
look
yeah.
so
It's
goofy to
just
me.
like, yeah.
But probably if you didn't have those skills and you didn't do those kind of paint jobs, probably you would look at the mask and think, okay, it's nice, but
Yeah, exactly. It's also I really don't care if you're if a proper something has like hours and hours of painting in it to it. It's just something I personally like to do.
of course,
And even Portland's cosplayers are just starting out. Same with me. When I started out, I would just put some black lines on it and call it a day. But nowadays, I spend way too long on painting something.
Just like
Just 'cause I
these
like it.
boots. I want a boot like this. Maybe to be a little taller. So
I really would use it, like wear it in
yeah,
a normal
right?
day.
This is awesome. And this is a legal weapon if you throw to somebody.
Oh, definitely. Why do you think I wear these at conventions?
Oh,
'Cause
well,
if somebody gets too
nice.
close to me, I'll just kick them in their heads.
So I think I'm gonna need one to go to Brazil.
Oh yeah.
I need to visit my family in Brazil, so I guess I will need it.
Oh, nice. This is okay. Let me see.
does the paint come out or it's warms off easily or not? Not really.
You will definitely get some especially with the shoes. There's a lot of friction, so they'll definitely chip over time. Say with props, if you use something a lot, if you
Yeah.
hold something, or if something, I don't know, for example, on a coat or something, if you keep rubbing against it with your arm, it will definitely rub off. But most of the time, it sticks pretty well.
I want these shoes. They're really, really great.
Handsome Jack.
You want them just to be taller.
No, these ones are smaller.
Ah, okay, this one. Sorry, I wasn't watching.
You can open like only a shoes store, like just for painting
Yeah,
shoes.
right?
That you're gonna be rich like hell because
Yeah.
these shoes are amazing.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I really like the paint job.
Yeah, you could do commissions doing shoes.
It'd be pretty
We-
fun, actually.
You import the shoes, paint it, and just sell them.
Custom vans,
Yeah,
but make
well,
them Borderlands.
yeah, that's a really good idea.
Why not?
Oh, these ones are great. I'm showing right now.
My delay.
Sorry.
Oh, those are my flag shoe, singular, because the flag only wears one shoe,
Yeah,
and the other one has like a
the claw.
claw kind of thing. Yeah.
I really like the
Now I
spikes.
can see it.
This is great.
I really like the shadows
Yeah.
and the lights that you put on everything. That makes like so comic real. Like it's a
Exactly.
comic, but it's real.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's so good.
Thank you.
Oh,
Those spikes on those shoes are foam.
Yeah, they're foam clay actually, so
Oh, nice.
super easy to make. And if they fall off, because they have fallen off, I can just re-stick them. Super easy.
Bianca, you.
So
will-
first of all, you do the form of it and then paint it one by one, or you just put it all together and then paint it.
Oh,
Everything.
wow. Oh, that's a good one. I think I stuck them on because they're really small and I didn't want to get my hands too dirty. So I just stuck them on and then painted them.
Oh, nice.
I told you, Bianca, you will see the scarf of the.
Yeah,
the
I'm saying it's amazing.
This is. God.
How many layers of paint does that scarf have?
too many.
Good
Yeah.
question. Good
It's a
answer.
very that's the thing with Borderlands cosplays, because I always get the question, how movable is the fabric, or is the stretchy fabric still stretchy? Like, no, you'll get crunchy clothing. It's going to be very crunchy. You'll be very loud, especially
Like
with
a robot.
this scarf thing, because it was made from canvas.
Yeah.
So I could like put it down and it would stand up on its own.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love
Oh.
the backpack too.
Here, I'm
Ew.
showing right now. Oh, this is amazing. Oh god, this.
I have a delay.
Completely
Yeah,
functional.
I also have the delay, so
I don't.
we are in the same boat.
Yeah, it's completely functional. I made that way on purpose so that when I was going to a convention, I could like
Put some things on the
store-
backpack.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I was
dude.
actually at Gamescom. I was carrying my backup cosplay in the backpack whilst wearing the cosplay. Super easy.
Yeah.
I want a backpack like that.
Me too.
I want to. You already have 3 people wanting, so I told you you're gonna be rich if you do really that.
Because
Have time, just do it. God.
because
I imagine her selling one backpack like this, $300 or more, because of
Definitely more.
of the hours you're using to paint it.
But
How
people
many
spend
hours
a
did
lot
you
of money in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll have people buying it.
yeah.
And it's also considered to be a luxury thing,
Item.
cosplay, and especially commissioning cosplay. So you'll have to put them some coins for something like this.
Right?
How many hours did you spend paint and do it this backpack?
This backpack, ooh.
Talk to the microphone, please.
Ah, sorry.
I know. I was talking to Nuno.
Yeah, me. I was far away from the mic.
Especially with this backpack, it took me a week to construct because it's actually foam and then covered in fabric to get that extra backpack kind of feel. And also really thinking about what the hell am I doing, because I was just cutting out shapes and hoping for the best. And then also a week of painting. And I never finished painting it. What I just said, I never finished painting the back. And at some point I was like, I gotta finish this backpack now because I'm going insane.
Yeah. It's really,
But
really-
it's functional. You
It's
really
functional.
can use.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I have one question here in the live chat before we go into one more break.
See this? Sorry.
fraud- Huh?
I was showing right now to the Bianca without the paint job, the backpack.
I have the delay.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the question. Fraud
Okay.
Trolls here is asking, do you have any tips for beginning flag cosplayers?
Ooh, beginning flag cosplayers. Well, thankfully the people over at Borderlands are saints, and they've released cosplay guides
Ooh.
for all the characters. So you definitely look at that one, because the one they have for flag is really detailed. You can really see the 360 view of the character. Also, check out the highlight I have on my Instagram called Flag, because I have documented basically everything or every step I did for the cosplay, so you can definitely check that one out. And if you really have specific questions, you can always send me a DM. I'm always open to answer those questions
Nice.
if you have them.
Great.
So you can see that, Bianca?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy that that
Yeah.
become that.
See. There's
It's crazy.
Okay, people. So we're going to do a little break because
Okay.
our time is running out,
out.
and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
A sec.
Yeah. So we are back again, people, with sound.
Back again.
Yay!
Yeah, first
And
time
now
ever.
I put this awesome photo of this cosplay. I really like, and
Not
once
seeing
again
it.
the paint job. It's
I'm gonna do that when
I
I'm
am
in
seeing
delay.
it.
That
I
I
know
don't.
which
That I'm
one
not.
you're talking
Okay, now I see.
okay.
You have the same delay that I have.
I think Chrissy don't have too much delay, right? Oh,
No, she has the same speed as you almost.
oh, nice.
Dutch internet.
They
maybe?
are the
Oh.
problem. See, they are the problem.
No, our operator is bad.
I'm with Wi-Fi. I don't know you guys, but so guess.
I'm using cable and still have this kind of delay. So
I don't know why. So let me change this right now. Okay,
damn that sword.
this is awesome.
This is so good.
It's actually, I think, one of my favorite cosplay photos ever. Mainly because I got to edit it myself, and I really like editing. But this was my very first cosplay photo shoot as well.
Really?
Yes.
Doesn't show like that.
So I was really nervous.
Oh.
This one was taken by Frost Shattered over on Instagram, and I got to edit it, but the base work was also very helpful. But yeah, I also really love this cosplay because I love the character.
I want
Athena
to
from
ask
Portland.
you something that some cosplayers have hard work to do. Do you like to customize the wigs, or that's a really huge problem to you? Because the
I'm not
wigs
the best at
have
it.
the same detail as the costume and the paint and everything else.
Especially with this wig, I use like an actual wig, and it's really hard. So it's very. I have used. It's like very stiff. I've used wood glue in my wigs before to get that really Borderlandsy look, and to be able to paint over it. And what I recently did, which I haven't done really before, is make a wig out of foam. So it's really that sculpted look. It really gets that almost clay-like look.
I think.
And
Yeah.
I prefer that technique better now. Instead of using actual hair wigs.
Yeah.
But wigs are like down the list of things I enjoy doing. I don't like styling wigs.
I want to show
Still,
the people.
I see nowadays many people doing foam wigs with this
Yes.
technique, and they look so great.
I'm going
Foam
to
wigs
show.
are super fun to make.
I will show to the people the thing that you saying right now. This phone wig.
Look, Bianca is
It's
pushing
loading.
the internet.
Bianca is loading. Yay!
Yes, exactly this one.
This is really great.
Tell Baby Yoda to use the Force.
Nice. Use the force.
This one was super fun to make, and it's super lightweight. So
Yeah, that's the good thing. You don't have that problem, and you have already a prop on the head, so. Oh, this is good.
the wig I had for my Z cosplay was extremely heavy, and every time I wore it at convention, my neck would have like a really weird sprain in it at the end of the day, so I couldn't move my neck for like a day. But I probably won't have that problem with this wig because it weighs nothing.
Yeah.
What about the heat? It's different
Yeah.
from normal wigs.
I think it's hotter.
Oh yeah.
So that's gonna be fun because you're really trapped in there, so it doesn't really get much air. So,
Yeah.
but I haven't worn this one at a convention yet, and I don't think I will be able to wear this kind of cosplay at a convention because it's just too much. My vision is obstructed. I've got on this, well, I don't want to say tight, but tight costume. So this is going to be like a photo shoot kind of costume, or maybe a 2-hour convention cosplay.
So do you do a few cosplays that is just for photo shoot and some are convention, or do you try do ones that you can do both?
Both really, but what I've noticed in the past with my cosplays is that some are just too physically draining to wear in the future. Same with my flag cosplay, sadly. If I don't have an assistant with me, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And do you have some cosplays that you prefer to do on winter conventions and some that is summer convention? Do you do that with the heat and stuff?
I should do that more often, but like I said before, with my flag cosplay, I've worn that cosplay with like 30-degree weather, which is not fun. I wore like an ice vest with that cosplay once to like get my body temperature to cool down because it was just getting too hot. I don't really do or wear costumes that don't cover my legs in the winter because it gets cold, especially in Netherlands.
So,
But still, this week you could wear it in a winter convention.
Yeah.
the winter is
The
coming.
problem here was the eye patch, no?
Yeah.
Seeing
'Cause
only from one eye.
my dominant eye is my left eye. So when this one is obstructed, my vision and this one gets like really weird.
Okay. This is the female version, right?
Yes.
The cosplay.
Still working on it.
Okay. But I'm going to show to Ruben and Bianca because this cosplay has a awesome jacket. It's really, really cool. So let me see if you have here. This is the one.
Bianca is loading.
I actually have the jacket right here if you want to grab it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. I'm going to put this in full
Scooting
screen.
over.
Full screen.
yeah.
Try to put this on full screen.
There I am. So
Welcome
it's
back.
still the jacket is done for now, but the costume is
Damn.
not. The rest of it. There it is.
Damn.
And that's the
Okay.
back.
Wait, I'm going to show the people. Yeah,
Wow.
that's awesome. I really like the
I don't know
spider.
for your hearing pleasure, the sound of painted fabric.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's very crunchy.
yeah.
It's like really stiff. You can't really. I mean, it's still movable, but it's not very comfy to wear.
This kind of the parts of cosplay, like the clothes, do you do it too, or do you buy something similar and then you customize?
9 out of 10 times I modify a piece of clothing. Also, because I'm convinced, why would I make a pair of pants if I can thrift that pair of pants? But this jacket I actually made from scratch, and it was awful because I'm not a seamstress. So it's a bit hodgepodgey in some areas, but it depends on the costume. Actually, the jacket I made for my flag cosplay, I had the chance to find the perfect jacket in a thrift store. So I was like, yoink, that's fine. And that really helped me out. I just added some pieces to it and it was perfect.
So when you go like to the shopping mall or something like that, and you like walk around and you were not planning a cosplay, or you look a piece of clothes and you say, God,
Oh,
that's gonna
that's-
be amazing in this character. Have you done
I
that?
definitely get those moments. But I usually try to go for thrift shops because I'm like, I don't want to spend too much on like fast fashion.
Mhm.
Only if I really need something, I'll go to like H&M. But yeah, I definitely do get that moment of like, oh, should I do a cosplay of this character? Because this piece of clothing is perfect for that character.
Yeah.
Probably sometimes you go there and say, okay, you're not staying here. Let's go.
Exactly.
I'm showing the You painting the little details on the spider on the jacket.
Yes.
This is...
It's loading here.
Also
Oh,
did that in
sorry,
the,
it's
on
a
the
loading
front.
moment for you.
So all these tiny
Yeah, that's
Damn.
right.
hexagons,
Look at the camera.
all painted
Bia.
by hand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I do use like kind of a stencil to
Mhm.
help me out.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's all
It's awesome.
painted by hand.
Yeah.
Damn.
And
That
I don't know if it's your light or if is that what you have. Oh my God, the word is not. But like the light when has some parts that is lighter than others. I don't know if it's really how you painted or
Yeah,
it's
it's
the light of the
kind of
camera.
like how would the light hit this object? I try to explain cell shading. For example, look at the way your shirt creases. So everywhere there's a shadow, you will put a darker color, and everywhere there's like a bump out of
Mhm.
your clothing, there would be a lighter color.
Oh.
So it would look like there's folds in your clothing, but it really isn't.
How did you do the beehive pattern on the?
So I did paint it by hand, but I do have like a little stencil I use. So
Yeah.
just put that on, draw my
Okay.
little hexagon.
Still
Move
one
it
by
up.
one?
Yes, one by one.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm showing right now. See? Sorry about the
No,
loading.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah, you have loading time.
You are a very patient person.
Yeah,
I
to
really
do
am
this.
not, because I do. Sometimes I catch myself wanting to speed up. I'm like, no, calm down. It's going to look good at the end. But yeah, especially painting things like this, it takes a lot of
Damn.
patience.
Yeah.
That beehive.
Yeah. Because this is on
That's not
the
something that I could do.
That's on the back, yeah.
in the back of the spider.
The spider.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not a
Awesome work.
patient person to do that kind of work. I would get like really mad and throw it out. God, that's so cool.
Thank you.
I admire a lot.
I'm showing
So
the
Daniela is saying here in the live chat, amazing work, completely in love.
Aw.
nice. I'm showing the pictures of the finished work of the jacket. Damn, this is awesome.
And the worst thing is, wearing a jacket is absolute hell because it's not comfortable at all.
Because you have
It's really restricting, and especially with the sleeves, I was like, oh, I wish I would have made them just a tiny bit bigger because they're not like very comfortable.
yeah.
I imagine you walking with the jacket and hearing those crunchy sounds.
It's just like a robot.
Exactly.
It's
Sounds like
really-
a rain jacket.
Yeah. This is awesome.
Still, it's amazing. It's an amazing work in an amazing patience, like Via was telling. It's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You have any more pictures to show, Nuno?
I was showing the final details of the jacket to the
Yeah,
people.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, I know it's loading time for you. Bianca is almost. Oh, really? It's loading time.
Bianca is going to fall asleep in 5 minutes.
5.
Okay,
4.
now I will say.
That's really great.
That's so good.
That would be awesome also with some UV light, UV painting there that would just pop up.
Okay. So let's back again to this photo. We are asking when I did the question about the wigs.
Oh, yeah. That's how we got here.
Yeah, it was great. This is absolutely awesome cosplay too.
Okay, I have an interesting question here in the chat.
Yeah.
The Romanovs is
Oh,
asking, if you do all by hand, or you also use other techniques like airbrush.
Funny story. I absolutely hate working with an airbrush
Really?
because mine broke down like 3 times. So I have used an airbrush before, but they just don't want to work with me. So I don't know, like to suffer and do it all by hand.
Like to suffer.
It's a good challenge, right?
It's a good challenge. Yeah, exactly.
Because it's really, really good. So talk just a little bit about this cosplay and the shit.
So
The
this was
sword is
actually,
foam?
yeah, it's all foam.
Oh.
Except for some things that I made are covered in Warbler. So this is actually the cosplay I remade 3 times, and I absolutely do not recommend working with Warbler on pieces like the shoulder piece because that is so uncomfortable. I actually used to have a little scar in my shoulder
Damn.
of one of the Warbler pieces rubbing up to it all the time, which is fine now. You know, we all suffer for cosplays. But this was the very first time I really started to take foam smithing seriously.
Mhm.
So this is still trial and error in my book.
Yeah.
The sword is actually made partially out of wood and plexiglass to get that really cool see-through look and,
Mhm.
you know, make sure it's sturdy.
This is amazing.
And the shield actually has a motor in it, so it spins around.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I have a video somewhere on my Instagram. It has a little motor in it, and I can turn it on, and it's
I want to see that.
really...
Let
it
me
spins
see.
around. It's really cool.
Let me see. I can.
That's the
And
only
you
real
do it-
thing.
You do electronics too. God, what do you?
What you don't do?
That's the
God.
only electronic thing I've ever made, and after that I've had a blackout, and I don't know how to fix it. So I don't know how to work with electronics anymore. So now I just focus on painting.
Yeah.
I've tried to see
It's
if
really
I
cool.
can see that thing work. Let me see. Can you see that?
I must have posted it like a year or maybe 2 ago.
Oh, okay,
I had red hair. That's the only thing I remember.
okay. I'm not seeing that. Wait. Nope.
This is probably when you do those kinds of paints on the clothing. It's uncomfortable also in the neck because you move a lot the head, right?
Yeah. That's a good question. It's not really that uncomfortable, I think. The worst thing is if you have like a really stretchy material, which most clothing is made out of, it loses its stretch. So you'll have to really pull on your clothing to get it on at sometimes.
Oh,
That's the only really uncomfortable thing.
I find it. Yay!
Yes!
Yes. Find it. Okay. Oh, this is awesome! And you have lights too. Oh,
I have
that's...
lights too.
Oh, nice.
It's loading here.
Sorry. Oh, this is great, man.
I believe you.
I don't.
Okay.
And spins very
Wow.
fast, man.
It's really fast because that's the actual speed it gets to in game too.
Oh, God.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I was imagining that in steel and with
Oh,
that
gosh.
kind of rotation
That is
Those-
a murder weapon.
to those
Yeah.
people that going to conventions grab you.
Exactly.
I will
So
slide.
this one is very lightweight. It's made from VA foam, so it hardly weighs a
I
thing.
will, I will cut you in pieces. Oh, this is great.
So the Romanos are saying here to answer you, it's nice. That's great, especially to show new cosplayers you don't need really expensive tools to do a great job.
Exactly. Especially, for example, the shield. I made it from really cheap foam sheets, just some normal paint. The only thing I would recommend investing in is getting a bit higher grade acrylic paint or primers or sealants, because that will make sure you don't have to redo your paint job every time you go to a convention. That's the only thing I always say. Invest in that.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, just if you put in the work, it will show.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You were talking about stretchy clothes. When you do the paint jobs, when you try to stretch it, does the paint break there? Do you have little
Yeah,
cracks?
it's a good thing to mention. Whenever I paint clothing, I do use a fabric medium, which is just this special thing you add to your acrylic paint. It's supposed I never noticed really a difference, but it's supposed to keep the stretch in the stretchy clothing and make the paint not rub off. I never really noticed it because I'm too scared to throw my costumes in the washing machine. So I just hand wash them really carefully. But yeah, I usually use that and it keeps it stretched a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still, when you're putting it on, when you
It's
stretch a
still
little
like,
bit,
yeah,
yeah, it's still stretchy, a little
it's still
bit or
stretchy.
not?
Yeah,
Nice. With acrylic painting, that's
acrylic paint
good.
and a bit of fabric medium.
Yeah, nice.
You could also use textile paints, but those are so expensive. And it's basically the same thing by mixing acrylic medium and acrylic paint and acrylic medium.
Yeah.
I'm showing right now the bottle. This is
It's a really fun prop.
Thi- this is great because when people see this, because they will think this is paper, but not. This is all paint by hand. You can see.
That was a really fun thing to make. And it's all foam, so you could throw it around,
Yeah.
bash somebody over the hat with it, and nothing will happen.
It's what I was going to ask if it was all foam.
If you can see, this is the first time you will probably don't say it was foam.
Yeah. When you look at it, you think, okay, this is a real bottle painted.
Yeah. And you did do some details on the quirk here.
Yes.
That's awesome. Let me see. I can see the other photo. Okay. This is a really badass.
Yes, that was a fun Halloween project I did a few weeks ago.
Oh. Nice.
I was basically, I'm not gonna go out and celebrate Halloween. I'm just gonna make a costume in a week and see what happens. So these are basically all pieces I had laying around.
Mm-hmm.
The shirt is actually from my female Zane cosplay,
Mm-hmm.
which I actually have like somewhere right here. I mean, it doesn't look good now, but that's the shirt.
Okay.
The arm pieces are actually from my Torque cosplay. The mask I just had laying around. The belt is from my Athena cosplay, and the buzz axe is from my Zeth cosplay. And then I just did some fun makeup and called it a day.
When I see this weapon, it really looks real and metal. See,
It's all foam.
Yeah, that's the curious thing because
And
the paint job is
actually
really good.
the little blade part
Yeah.
can actually move. You can
See,
turn it around. It doesn't have a motor in it, but you can like spin it, sort of.
so
Did you ever had any problems with security in conventions because of the props? Or not really?
Yeah.
Not really, because most of them are like not really legitimate weapons.
Yeah, still.
still.
But one convention last year, we did have like a really bad terrorist attack a week before a convention. So they
Man.
really upped the security at a convention, and like no props were allowed, no weapons, no shields, nothing was allowed. And I had like a thing on my belt for my Z cosplay, or on my person, like a little fake needle.
Mhm.
And I was like, I'm just gonna bring it with me and see what they say. And it's like it weighs like maybe 10 grams. It's really lightweight. And they just pick it up, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. Go ahead.
Great.
That's the only real thing that I've ever had a problem with.
That's nice.
Okay, I have another question from the Romanovs here. Do you have acrylic brand that you really love? What's the brand that you recommend to work?
Oh, definitely Amsterdam acrylics. Not sponsored at all, but I love their stuff so much. They have acrylic paints, they have textile paints, they have acrylic markers, which are the bomb. They will speed up your, especially painting work, so much.
You
They
have
have
any
spray paints, they have ink, they have basically everything. And I love their stuff so much because it's not too expensive, not too cheap, and they have such a variety of colors. It's insane.
Great.
I really like this. I really like this.
Oh
Sorry.
yes, that's my painted Nerf gun.
This is, really, this is a Nerf gun?
It's the
Yeah,
works.
we're loading.
Forget it. Sorry.
Okay.
I actually have it like right. You can't really see it, but it's like right there. But it still works. I can still like pull the clip back and shoot pallets with it.
Really? That's
That's
awesome.
really cool in conventions. You can shoot people.
Well, that's the thing. I can't bring it to conventions because it's a shootable object.
It's really good. I really like the paint job and all the details that the gun have.
Thank you.
Probably
What
here.
countries have you been to conventions?
Only Germany and Netherlands. I was planning on going to England this year, but well, we all know what happened. But yeah, I have not really visited any convention outside of the Netherlands and Germany. Sadly, I want to, really badly.
Portugal is just here.
Hopefully.
Okay, I will
Hey,
show.
people. Nuno, people are messing with you in the live chat.
Why?
Sérgio Oliveira e André Viana. Nuno joga com os teus colegas.
Oh God, no.
They are saying, Nuno, play with your friends.
They are saying that I need to explain that right now to them and to you because I'm really addicted to the Genshin Impact game.
It's a really good game though.
Yeah. So I'm really addicted. So I'm playing and then I'm listening to them and I will talk to them. So they want me to play with them Fall Guys and I'm yeah, I'll just play Genshin Impact and you play Fall Guys. So
I still like the original, not Genshin Impact. It's Legends of Zelda.
yeah, I know that.
Okay, the Romanovs are saying thank you for your explanations.
You're welcome.
Let's
Okay,
see.
so let's take this time to go in, on a little break again. Sorry, because our time is running out, and we'll be back for probably our
The
last part of the
yeah.
show.
Yeah. So see you
We'll
people.
be right back, people.
Bye bye.
Now we're going to take some
Turn off the
answers
microphones.
to people. I'll be right back. Where's the okay. Okay. So we are back again with sound.
Finally, with sound.
Yeah.
So you're back, Kristen's back, but still we are not back here. We are still loading.
I'm not sure because we have the delay. So
Yeah,
are
now
we
we're
okay?
back.
Are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we're okay.
Yeah.
So do I do the question or what do I do?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
do the
let me
question.
just no. Let
No?
me just give the question here in the live chat. Danielle is asking any character that you want to cosplay in the future.
Yes. Actually, not Borderlands related at all. I really want to do Cara Dune from The Mandalorian.
Nice.
I want
So
to
I
see
hope
that.
maybe next year. I don't want to make any promises, but I really want to do Cara.
Oh god, that's awesome.
Awesome. Okay, now Bia, you can do the question. The 9th one.
What do your family think about you cosplaying?
My mom and dad are really supportive of me cosplaying, so they've always been creative themselves, so they're really supportive of it, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That-
No,
that's
it's
a
your turn.
Oh, my turn. Yay!
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Which one?
10.
It's a,
10.
I know that. I was just joking around. Okay. 10. You're all also a gamer, right? What's your favorite platform?
Definitely PC. PC gamer through and through. Always have been. So PC.
Okay.
Do you think PC are the master race?
I don't care, really. I really don't care. Just if you're playing a game, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. But some people think that one platform is better than the other one.
I mean, if you want to really get into the why I play on PC, it's easier for me if I have to grab references from a game. Do it on PC.
Cool.
That's the only real reason.
I didn't know that. Yeah. Probably, yeah.
With photo mode
Yeah,
and if I really need to get into the game code and find a gun, for example, I can do that easier on a PC than on, for example, PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah.
That's a good explanation.
What about anime and manga? Do you like it?
I don't watch it, mainly because I can't really get into it. I don't know what it is. I watched a few episodes of JoJo because I really like the style, but I can't get through it. I'm sorry.
You will already do the makeup and everything
Yes.
from JoJo, right?
I did one cosplay, or well, makeup test from Dio, because when I now have a different hair color, but I used to have it like a kind of yellowish green color, and I always used to get the comments, "Oh my god, you look like Dio." I'm like, okay, who's that?
That's like.
And that was really fun to do. So I don't know, maybe in the far future I'll really watch it and maybe do a cosplay. Maybe.
I'm just
Maybe.
showing the people they are loading, so we are just both of us starting right now. He is doing the loading pose right now. That's going to be a meme, Bea. The loading pose.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I really like this
Ah,
makeup.
that's really good.
That was really your hair color.
Yes.
I'm jealous right now because not for the color, just for the hair. See? So
you can paint your beard.
that's right.
Green.
That's probably a good idea.
Don't do that.
Why?
Is that lenses or it's
These are
editing?
edited because I have pretty sensitive eyes. So if I don't really have to wear lenses, I won't wear them. So these are edited, but yeah. I only really wear lenses at either conventions or maybe photo shoots. But I do know some photographers that prefer to edit eyes. So mostly at conventions, I only wear lenses.
Yeah.
I really like the makeup because, damn.
So the Romanovs are saying here about the platforms. It depends, but shooters are clearly easier to aim on PC. But I don't see me playing Pokemon or racing games on PC.
That is true. That is very true.
Right.
Still, you can put a controller from other platforms on PC and play them.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
true. I also know people that, for example, in GTA, they will play with normal PC, but once they start driving, they will plug in the controller because
Yeah.
it's easier.
Mhm.
I only play with the PC, and that's it. I can't handle the controls. I'm super bad. It's just yeah.
And I cannot play with the board key, so I prefer the control.
Keyboard.
Keyboard. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, I
Ruben.
can't. For me is only keyboard.
Yeah.
If I take the control, I just say, "What do I do?" And I'm like,
You just
say
play the
X,
button.
and I'm like, "What? What is X?" That's me.
Yeah.
I would like to see you playing Fortnite on the controller.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And God, that's gonna be really bad. And I'm that player that do like that.
Oh yeah. Me, I do just the thing.
That's me. So it's gonna be like, Q.
No, Ruben. Imagine Bianca with a new PlayStation controller
Yeah,
with that
the
sense
thing
mode.
is, yeah.
That will be much funny. Because
I
you
haven't
can
seen it.
you can
have the motion
sense all the
sensors.
things in the remote.
That's gonna be super bad.
Super funny.
I'll be like spinning around, super stupid. No.
That'd be funny.
Kirsten, besides Borderland, what do you play?
Nothing? No. I do play a lot of Borderlands,
Nice.
but I also like Minecraft. I also really like games like Doom, Destiny. I don't really get to game a lot because I usually spend my time making cosplays. But yeah,
Yeah,
those
25
types of games.
hours
Oh,
of
wait a
doing
minute,
cosplay.
guys. This was.
Broke down again?
Yeah.
I'm
We are back
okay.
again. We are back again. I hope.
Yeah, now it's thinking. It froze now, it's back again. No, it froze. Your face, like I have. Jesus! I was going to do a print of your face, Bianca. Your eyes were really open
Like my Joker.
Already done that.
when you
I
froze.
print the page. Oh God damn it! No. Oh Jesus! No.
The only missing is the green wig
Yeah.
and the face painting to do the Joker.
I really like the. We are back again. So, I really like the Destiny games. I really, they're amazing.
I
But
like
like
Destiny.
if she spent 2 weeks just doing a backpack, she doesn't have time to play.
Yeah.
She doesn't have time to eat, to go to the bathroom, to sleep. She doesn't have time for anything else.
Probably
I don't know how she studies.
Yeah.
Very true, actually.
I'm showing the people the cosplay of the Destiny. They are loading right now, so we are the
Yeah.
ones are seeing the picture.
I'm seeing.
I actually.
Oh, you have the.
those
Oh
guys,
yeah.
Which is very fun. I actually got this from a friend of mine.
Wait, I'm going to
Um,
put on full
His
screen.
cosplay.
so
He
people
also
see.
has like a warlock cosplay,
Oh.
and we were at a convention, and he was like, "Hey, could you hold this? Could you hold this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Oh, you can keep it too. And I'm like, "What?"
Awesome.
And he painted my little logo onto it, little skull.
Oh.
Nice.
Dude.
It's very cute. It's 3D
Awesome.
printed, and you can move it.
Oh, you can.
There's a little light inside of
Oh.
it. It's on the back.
Oh, shit.
It's my baby. I take good care of it.
It's really awesome. I really like this game, and your cosplay is really great too.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Bia, do you want to do last question?
Yes. We're running out of time. So do you have any message for people who wants to start cosplay with the level of your painting and your makeup?
I definitely do have tips, but I'm gonna say huge disclaimer because I always get this question: how do I paint like you? How do I do makeup like you? And I'm gonna be honest and say it's going to take practice. It's going to take you failing a whole lot before getting it, understanding it. So don't be discouraged when you first make a cosplay and you look at it and think, "Oh God, why would I wear that?" Don't be discouraged because every time you fail, you learn something new, and that's the way. Even with maybe photography, that you learn new things.
True.
And
It's
maybe
through your
also,
errors.
yes. And maybe also don't get discouraged by people that send you hate or that comment nasty things. You should do it for you and nobody else.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't
People-
see anyone hating you, but it's fine.
Oh, there are some
But,
people that hate me profusely, but
I don't understand how they can hate you, but I know
I
that
can
has
understand it
people.
because they are jealous of her.
Yeah.
But what
Probably.
what they gonna hate? What? That's the thing. I understand they are jealous, but I want to know what is specific that they can say. Like they can say, "Oh, this character is a male. It's not a girl." That's the only thing. The rest,
yeah, or it's what you usually get with Borderlands cosplays. If I make like a certain gun, it's like, well, this character can't have this gun because if this character would have this gun, the skill tree wouldn't make sense, or this gun really sucks in game, so why would you make it? I'm like,
It looks good.
It's a pretty gun. It
Yeah.
has pretty colors. That's mostly the reason why I pick like certain items to make, because they're pretty.
so they need really, really, really to look a thing to hate. Like they need to find something. Like, oh my god, you have like a ketchup stuff here because you ate a hot dog. That's horrible. That's the only thing that I can.
Yeah. Yes, Rita, I have a cricket here making noise again.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Alive.
goddamn chameleon doesn't eat the crickets, and then they grow up and make noises on the terrarium. So, yeah.
Just kill them, the crickets.
No, it's food for him. It's
Oh.
expensive.
Sorry. Oh, the silence of
So,
the cricket.
okay.
Everybody
Kristen,
stop
thank you
talking
so
to
much
listen to
for
cricket.
accepting our invitation and
Really.
being here with us this afternoon.
Was a
Well,
pleasure.
thank you guys so much for inviting me. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you.
You're
And
on
we
fire.
learned a lot about your process of these amazing cosplays that you do.
Thank you.
So, people, see you next Sunday.
Yeah. Next Sunday will
be
be
a-
interesting, right?
Huh?
Next Sunday will be interesting, the live, right?
Yeah, it will be interesting because we are going to have here in our show our own Portuguese Jack Sparrow.
Oh, you already said it.
Of course I did.
Oh, god damn you. Jack
So I'm not
Sparrow.
going to tell anything else.
No.
B is not going to be here next week.
She will be
her.
on the sun, just like that. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm gonna be in my hotel room, looking and watching CCXP World and covering and recording videos. That's gonna be my next Sunday.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be in air conditioner, so
Oh, so
that
will
be
be
fine.
will be not blue, right? No blue stuff like that.
So Bia will come back to our live shows if she wants, of course, next year.
Probably.
She's going to take a little trip.
Yeah.
Little trip.
Just little.
This was her first test run here with us. She was taking notes again mentally. Probably
Yeah,
not.
she does.
No,
Oh
the
no!
See?
She have the paper and the pen. See?
Okay. So again, Kristen, thank you
Okay,
so much
thank you
for
so much,
accepting
yeah.
our invitation. People here in the live chat, thank you so much for your questions. Thank you for being here with us. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, our Instagram channel, Kristen's Instagram page. Also, he's going to put everything on the description.
Wow.
Also, don't forget to follow our personal accounts, Bia, Nuno, and myself. And see you next weekend.
So
Have a nice week, people.
see you. Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye. Are you already saying goodbye? Okay, let's.
Bye.